Nobody upstairs, thank you, Mario. Nobody upstairs. Nice view of Arthur's Seat coming up on your left in a few moments. Remember, Arthur's Seat was a volcano. Arthur's Seat would have been 1.5 times higher than that, but the volcano collapsed in on itself. So the next stop is stop number 3. Nobody upstairs, nobody wants this stop, thank you, Maro. So the palace dates from 1506. You can't see it very well at the moment. It's coming up on your left. And next to it is a ruined abbey, and the abbey dates from 1128. And I want to tell you about the circumstances why that abbey was built. So in other words, the abbey was there way before the palace. The palace 1506, the abbey 1128. So the royal palace of Holyrood is still a royal palace to this day. The Queen will be here in a few days' time, in fact, at the end of June. She'll be here for 10 days. And various members of the royal family stay in the palace during the year. The palace then closes. When there's a member of the royal family in residence, it closes. It's open today. Coming up on your right-hand side, in total contrast to the palace, is the Scottish Parliament. The Scottish Parliament was opened in 2004, so there's 500 years between the two buildings. It was designed by Enrique Morales, who was from Glasgow. No, it's just my wee joke. He wasn't from Glasgow at all. He was from Barcelona, and he was one of the most prominent architects of his generation. If you're like many people, you don't like modern architecture, do me a great favour, go inside the Scottish Parliament on a free conducted tour. It's an amazing building inside, I promise you. Through the railings, 1506, Holyrood Palace, if the fountain in the forecourt is flowing with water, it means a member of the royal family is in residence, not today. As I've already referred to, you're entering one of the largest urban parks in Europe. This is not outside the city. This is Holyrood Park, and it goes for 1 square mile and has 3 small lakes or locks within its vicinity. Ladies and gentlemen, look on your left-hand side. Up above is Salisbury Crag, where James Hutton, one of the founding fathers of geology, did a lot of his experiments. Can you see a pathway where people are walking? I don't think you can see anybody walking. That's called the Radical Road. Why the Radical Road? Well, the Radical Road gets its name after the war with Napoleon. There was a lot of unemployment in the city, a lot of political agitation, and the city father said we must put the men to work. So the people who built that road, it's not a road, it's a pathway, it's a walkway, were the weavers, and the weavers were the most radical members of Edinburgh society in those days. Coming up on your right hand side is the Dynamic Earth. This is Edinburgh's Millennium Project, which is appropriate because it's a geology science museum. And James Hutton, who I've mentioned a couple of times already, was born just at the back of me here. Great James Hutton, part of the Scottish Enlightenment. Does anybody want the next stop, stop number 3? Stop number 3 for the Dynamic Earth. Excuse me for 1 minute.